right, guys, on the water walkthrough, start bow to stern. One of the things I love about these flat bottom boats is how stable they are. I can walk all the way over to the edge and I can lean and lean and lean and lean and lean, and we're not even getting close to the water. And then I can very quickly go to the other edge and lean and lean and lean. I got the trolling motor on this side, so it's a little bit more stable. But you can do jumping jacks up here. Now, for only a 16-foot boat, because it's square, you have a lot of deck space. I could fit 3 good fat guys up here if I really, really wanted to. I like the sea deck, but man, it gets dirty, but man, it is pretty. 12-volt, 80-pound thrust trolling motor, I believe 80-pound thrust, 55-pound thrust, I'm sorry. It works. Yeah, you can see the spot lock is going on right now. It definitely keeps this boat in place. It works just fine, no complaints. If you were starting from scratch, I would definitely recommend going up to an 80-pound thrust 24-volt if you're fishing in high currents, high winds, those kinds of things. But this will last me all day, super quiet, nice. These cables, my mechanic put a plug in there for me so they're nice and tucked up out of the way. Got a nice stabilizer up here for when I'm running or trailering. Seat base here for when I want to do that kind of deal. And as you guys can see, a ton, I mean just an absolute ton of storage. Now it gets a little bit more narrow as you get towards the bow of the boat, but you have so much space for activities in there. All my junk, my extra life jackets, my safety equipment I can keep up in there. And I know we're filming a walkthrough today, but as you can see, I can't help myself but fish a little bit. Stepping down from the front, this is a center console boat. These Carolina Skiff J16s come center console. I've seen them in side console. I've seen them in tiller. It's not a very big boat, so a lot of folks would want to forego the center console. But I like to fish 4 people, and I feel like this acts as a barrier between the people in the front and the people in the back. So if you got some gnarly backhands, it'll catch this instead of your face, and I think that works. I like to see it. I like to keep my batteries up here, and I like to drive standing. It's one of my favorite things about this boat is I can drive it from here and I can see everything that's going on. If I got passengers that are wiggling around, I can adjust my weight so we stay nice and flat and I can see. We like to fish bass in backcountry, so a lot of really shallow water. So it's important for me to be able to stand and hold on to the grab rail and see so that we don't hit anything. Got nice cushioned bench seat back here. Disorganized, but full of stuff. If you're more organized than me, you'll be able to fit a ton of stuff in here. And these Carolina Skiffs, they come with all sorts of different types of boxes and different types of benches. You don't have to get this one. This is just the one it happened to come with. Step into the back. Got the old 60 Merc. As you can see, I got power pole brackets, but no power poles. It's coming, I promise. I'm working on it. 60 is a little too much. Honestly, these boats are not designed to go that fast. Once we start getting into the 30s, I back it off because it gets a little squirrely. These flat bottom boats, they're very stable. They're in valley shallow, but they've got no bite in the water. So if you're a speed demon, maybe not a flat bottom for you guys. But lots of space, lots of stability. I can fish 1 guy here, 1 guy in the middle, 2 guys up front. It works out perfect. Lots of rod holders, lots of options. And under my center console, I got tackle storage. I got my house battery, my trolling motor batteries, my chargers, everything I could possibly want. Simrad GO9, the 9-inch screen. It's nice so I can run multiple so you can see. I can see beds, I can see pylons, I can see what's underneath me. I got my navigation, all sorts of good stuff, and you can change it. This is probably a little bit fancier than we need, but it's kind of cool to be able to have so many options. See on my side scan, I can actually see those concrete pylons out there. You can see if there's fish in front of them. Like you see, here's a pylon, there's a fish in front of that pylon right there. It's probably a big old gar.